Hello and welcome. My name is Dawn Rapsas. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you are a member of my Crafty Customer Club, you know we're already on day 2 of my virtual Mystery Hostess workshop party. We're having so much fun and we're stamping in our pajamas together. If you're not a member of my Crafty Customer Club, it's free to join. All you need to do is go to my website and you can sign up and you can join in the fun. We're having a blast. So today we're going to do some more fun stamping, and I'm going to teach you all the reasons why you should have a Stamp-A-Majig, why you need StazOn, why you need vellum cardstock, and why you need a rose is a rose. So come on over and meet me in my stamping studio. Welcome to my stamping studio. Today I'm going to show you all the reasons why you absolutely have to have the Stampin' Up! Stamp-A-Majig, StazOn cleaner, the StazOn ink, and also vellum cardstock. These are going to prove to be fantastic tools for you, and they're really going to make you a great stamper. I have limited time, so I cannot afford to have to do projects over and over and over because my stamping is not correct or straight. So these tools help me to be able to accomplish what I need in a very short period of time. So let's get started. I'm going to clear the deck here. Let's clear this all off so we can see what we're going to do here. Alright, now what I did was I went ahead, lay out our paper, I went ahead and in all my stamp sets now what I do is I cut vellum cardstock and I pre-stamp all of my images as soon as I mount them onto vellum cardstock. Okay, and so what that does is it allows me every single time to use the Stamp-A-Majig without having to clean that image sheet in between each time. So I already have the image on there and I'm all ready to go. This is a fantastic tip for you to use when you're using alphabets as well, and this way you don't have to stamp it on the Stamp-A-Majig, clean it, and start over again. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is we're going to be using this image here just to give you an idea. Okay, and we're going to pull these out of my stamp box. And the colors that I'm going to use are, I'm going to use Pink Pirouette, and I'm going to use Riding Hood Red. And this is two-step stamping, so really you never want to take the chance with two-step stamping that your stamping is not going to be perfect. So I'm going to, on the Pink Pirouette, I'm just going to ink up my stamp. Now this is the first layer of the stamp, the background. Okay, so you can see that. I'm going to, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to stamp it right in the middle of the paper. I would never do that in real life with stamping because I try to conserve as much paper as I possibly can. Now what I want to do is I want to take my pre-stamped image, okay, and I'm going to lay it right over where I stamped the first layer, and you're going to see that that's going to just match absolutely perfectly. And I'm going to line it up with my Stamp-A-Majig, and I'm going to take the second layer, okay, which is the same image. You can see that. I'm going to pull this away. I'm going to hold on to this right angle. I'm going to press down, and it's stamped absolutely perfectly. So let's do that again. We're going to ink up the background, stamp that down in Pink Pirouette. We're going to take our second layer. We're going to just layer that right over. Now what's really great about this is it doesn't matter if you've stamped, if you've mounted your stamps crooked or, you know, whatever the situation is there, because the Stamp-A-Majig takes care of all that for you, because you're going to use that paper just to align it perfectly. There we go. 2 perfect roses. So what we would want to do now is we would want to cut out these roses. And like I said, I would never stamp them in the middle. However, for demonstration purposes, I am just going to go ahead and cut this out. So to get some nice smooth cuts, what you want to do is you want to use the Stampin' Up! Paper snips, and you want to leave a little white edge on the image. And what you want to do is you want to move the paper. When you move the paper, you're going to get smoother edges. Okay, and you'll be able to control it a little bit more than if you're moving the scissors. So go ahead and try that little tip. That's going to work out really well for you. So I'm going to put this aside because I've already have some cut out on for my project. So one of the projects that I did for you using the Rose is a Rose, that's the name of the stamp set, is this little journal here, which is so sweet. And you can see that I've done the two-step stamping and I've done the Belle Etoile background, and I have a cute little bookmark in here too with our metal edge tag. Okay, and this is just a sweet little notebook I made. The next project I want to show you is the same stamp that I just showed you. And what I did was, as you can see, I stamped it, and then I cut it out, as I showed you. I layered it with dimensionals. I also used the Belle Etoile background here with the pink pirouette. I added some gingham ribbon. This is Riding Hood red cardstock and pink pirouette and Kiwi Kiss. Those are all in colors. And also, I stamped this on shimmer paper. I'm going to try to see if you can zoom in a little bit to see if you can really get the sparkle going on there. I stamped it all on white shimmery paper, and then I added some dazzling diamonds with two-way glue. Okay, so you can see that really makes a spectacular presentation, and that stamp set is just so beautiful. So that's my presentation for today. I hope that you learned a couple things and you're getting excited about adding to your wish list, and I'll see you tomorrow.